We got another video. I'm going crazy this December. I might be uploading every day on this channel. Jiren is jump resistant. Let's go.
Realest niggas repping they set, standing on business. This man, two of the realest niggas repping they set, standing on business.
God damn, what's up with this microphone? This is ImKevin. I've been reacting to a lot of ImKevin videos lately. I rock with him. This must have been this didn't seem too early. You know I love me some Dragon Ball, so I had to react to this. But god damn, you sound like you record this with the rubber glove, nigga.
Standing on business. This man Goku starts powering up, screaming in Jiren's face, and this man is not phased at all. Bro is just there thinking about how sorry his backstory is when Goku decides to spontaneously combust. And they get straight to it.
Oh, instant hands. They come up out the smoke with the hands. Came up out the smut out with the head hands. You feel? That's what I like to see. Turn that.
Not gonna lie, Jiren, you was kinda strong, but you still a bitch though. Say on God. Let's take this down to the street then.
Vegeta pops in and tells Goku to move around, little nigga.
Oh, okay. It must be, he said featuring Icorios. Okay, it must be that nigga's mic.
Then
Vegeta pops in and tells Goku to move around, little nigga. I'm getting my first up right here. And we all know how this is gonna go. And look at Jiren's face. He knows Toriyama does not fuck with Vegeta. Vegeta spamming the fuck out of his controller right now, and Jiren is not moving. It's like Vegeta is too underleveled to be in this fight. But Vegeta, he don't care. And bro start talking shit, but he must say something about Jiren's mom, cause bro's whole mood changed. He goes on to knee Vegeta, then backhand him into a Caleb City character.
Oh yeah. They 100%. Man. Piccolo and Vegeta are the most hoed characters in Dragon Ball Z. Most unnecessarily hoed characters too. With the Vegeta, I kind of understand because of the way that he goes into battles head first and stuff like that, and maybe doesn't always think it through. But I think with how much battle experience he has, Vegeta shouldn't be getting hoed as much. He should be using his noggin a bit more.
He goes on to knee Vegeta, then backhand him into a Caleb City character.
Jiren done up the blick of my boy Vegeta, but Goku came through and snuck him.
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
Jiren must have knocked some sense into Vegeta, cause bro had a revelation of how to dodge Jiren's attacks. Almost like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward got slapped into being handsome.
Jiren was like, "Aight, enough of this," and sent Goku.
Damn, he slapped Vegeta into being handsome. It's crazy. It's crazy, bruh.
To the next area code, but he came through again and said he ain't finished. Clashed fists, but then gave Goku a mean dent in his head. Vegeta, get your weird ass on somewhere. Weave. Grabbed Vegeta's ankles and turned him to a human fidget spinner. But we all know he wasn't gonna let that slide.
This man
They definitely turned Vegeta into a meme. That where he flies out the planet.
But we all know he wasn't gonna let that slide.
This man Vegeta goes in for the attack, but it was just to bait Jiren into using that fury of attacks. And Vegeta showed the whole audience why he is signed to.
This is the type writing, the type fighting I love in Dragon Ball. This right here. When it's not just I'ma punch you, you punch me harder. I'm gonna throw you through a mountain, you throw me through a mountain. I'm gonna throw a beam at you. You gonna throw a beam at me. We're gonna clash. That's cool, but you gotta you gotta sprinkle that across. You feel me? What really is the dopest part is these little strategies, because like, yeah, Vegeta been battling his whole life. He should be able to pick up on shit like this. I like that.
And Vegeta showed the whole audience why he is signed to Weave Nation. And he lands a clean hit. He had the whole room shook. And look at his smirk. This man is not going to stop talking about this one. Not as if Vegeta is on Jiren's ass. And I know exactly what he's saying in his head. Oh yeah, I got this man figured out. He ain't got shit on the prince. And with what he doing, he's backing it up. And I gotta say, when I was watching this, I had the biggest grin on my face. Vegeta pushing Jiren back, I was locked in. But this man Vegeta went too far and called Jiren a bitch or something, cause bro spun the block and had bro doing backflips trying to escape. But Jiren was on him. He slaps the Gala gun and shoulder checks Vegeta like, damn bro, you ain't even gonna punch him?
Damn.
Never mind. He chin checks him and has this man talking to the moon. Jiren teleports above him, double fist.
That boy really just walked through your Gallic gun like a Broly walked through Goku's Kamehameha. Disrespect.
Slams bro into the ground and ends it with a beam. He was trying to get Vegeta out of there, sent that man to the whole other side of the world. Bro got boom. Vegeta comes out to smoking. Oh no, not the prince. Buddy just looks defeated, and I know he on low power right now. He fighting demons to not hold that left arm right now. This man Jiren start chatting to Vegeta like, yeah, fuck all that. I'm really bout this shit. I'm always 10 toes. You ain't got shit on the prince of the Saiyan race. We really boom your ass, you keep chatting. And Vegeta
That's another thing I really like about Vegeta. He gonna talk crazy. He gonna always talk crazy. That's Mando. That's Mando. He gonna talk crazy to his opponent. He gonna tell him he a prince. Gonna call him some sort of scum. Yeah, even if he losing. Because Vegeta like to get into your psyche. He like to break you down mentally first. Then physically.
charges that Final Flash. That nigga Jiren said, try me. Now, one thing about the Final Flash is that it has no accolades, no kills, no turning point to the fight, no nothing. So when I seen everybody shocked and Jiren on the ground, I was like, oh yeah, that's my prince. But as I said a million times before, and I'll say it a million times again, Toriyama does not fuck with Vegeta.
Or Piccolo.
And Jiren shows he's part of Sneak Nation and booms Vegeta.
That scream.
That's when Jiren turned his back from them extra swag points. I know you ain't just do my boy like that.
Hey,
Goku and Jiren was
back
ready
on
to throw
disrespect.
hands, but this time,
Boy said, pardon my back, man. Yeah. Shrugs my shoulders. Turn my back. Shrugs my shoulders. Blatant disrespect that does to doges. Ice.
Goku had a plan. So he was running around dropping little energy spheres so the battlefield would become a landmine. He ran up to the top of the mountain and Jiren ended up stepping on one. But what does that mean to a nigga like Jiren? He was...
I watched Super and I feel like I didn't see this episode. I did kind of watch it sporadically, so maybe I did miss it. That landmine beam, that was dope.
What does that mean to a nigga like Jiren? He was already at max height looking down on him. Goku then stole Krillin's whole flow and shot a bunch of destructive dish at bro. He said, get that weak shit on. Then this nigga caught the last one and threw it back.
What I need to know, you know what's weird is I actually kind of knew Goku been had the Destructo Disc. Y'all never seen World's Strongest? Tree of Might? Is it World's Strongest or Tree of Might? Whatever, Tree of Might. I know it's not canon, but he Destructo Disc. You got to know that Krillin and Goku train together. That's what I kind of like in Dragon Ball Z, where they don't just, they don't explain, like, Goku doesn't sit there and be like, I know Destructo Disc because I trained with Krillin and he taught it to me. Or the same thing with Gohan doing Special Beam Cannon. You got to know that if you train with somebody for as long as Goku trained with Krillin, or as many times as you train with Krillin or Piccolo, or if your man's got to move, I'm going to keep it real. If we fighters, we in the Dragon Ball Z world, and you back something out like Destructo Disc, and I see that, I'm like, oh, yeah, you got to teach me that. That's how Frieza got done off. Of course he going to learn that. I needs that. It's like Solar Flare. Some moves are just so useful. You have to throw. If I'm in Dragon Ball Z, I don't care what. I'm going to know Destructo Disc and Solar Flare. Solar Flare is a crucial one. That'll get you out of a sticky situation. Solar Flare blinds you. Get up out there. I need that. And I need a Destructo Disc. I need something that's going to chop a nigga down. These beam clashes and blowing someone up or hoping I vaporize them with the beam. I don't need all that. Give me the Destructo. Give me the Kenzai Disc. And I'm going to chop him in half. Facts. Facts.
I'm not sure if I ever seen someone catch a Destructo Disc before, so they started boxing on top of Pride Rock. Goku threw it right. Give me that shit. Jiren was about to hit Goku with that John Can Rock, but luckily he made a spare Destructo Disc and saved his ass. Weave, ho ass nigga.
Damn,
almost boom.
This fight is actually what I must have missed a bunch of this fight. A bunch of this fight. I definitely watched the ending though when they beat Jiren, but I must have missed this part because Goku using his noggin.
Oh ass nigga. Almost boomed Jiren off the map, but he started doing parkour and made it back up. And bro was on demon time. Walked through all those traps Goku made just to assert dominance. Then served that boy a 30-piece combo with no bev. Came through with the left, Goku dodged. Where your dumbass think you going? Proceeds to slam that nigga into the ground. Got in his face just to let him know who the little bro is. Jiren charged up the blick and damn near killed that nigga. Bro was so spooked that he powered down. Then proceeded to give Goku the Patrick treatment, comboing this nigga with his thoughts. Is this a joke? I don't think y'all standing on business, nigga. The fuck did bro just say? Ayo Vegeta, this nigga said we don't stand on business.
Turn up on you.
A word?
Eat a dick, nigga.
Goku showed that nigga the Kaioken while Vegeta got a darker blue hair dye. They dashed in on throwing nothing but haymakers. Jiren pushed them back for a sec, but they came back with the Superman punch. Charged up that Kaioken.
I do like that in Super they brought back like Kaioken and stuff like that. That's one thing that you gotta know. Toei and usually Toriyama gonna give a nigga a move and completely forget that move later on. He gonna write something and then completely forgot he wrote it later on. You gotta know that. You gotta know that's gonna happen.
For a sec, but they came back with the Superman punch, charged up that John can rock again and knocked them both back. Vegeta shot a key blast, but that don't mean shit to Jiren. Bro came from out the smoke looking at them with nothing but disappointment. They squared up, dashed in, weave, perfect block Vegeta. Then Goku announces his sneak attack on some Gru from Despicable Me type shit. Then they gave bro another serving of that McDonald's 2-for-1 special. Jumped back, shot the Kamehameha in the final flash, but this nigga Jiren just stood there. Once again, they thought shit was sweet, but Jiren had to put himself in the edit real quick. Came out of that with 0 damage.
I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of the Jiren character, simply because I think Jiren is a example of what I don't like about Super. First of all, his character's design feels like it took 30 seconds to think of. First of all, especially because these are quintessential Dragon Ball Z Toriyama ears. Everybody has these. If you notice, if you don't have regular ears, this is the kind of ears you have. These are the Frieza ears. Wait, did Frieza have these? Well, we know mad niggas have these ears in Dragon Ball. So it feels like really the majority of his face is his eyeballs. Really, that's the most distinctive thing of his body. I hate his character, his design. It's just lazy to me. And then also his backstory was awful. And you could tell they really didn't think of it through that much. And they just made him like OP for no reason, kind of. But I get it, but it's like every bad guy is stronger than the last bad guy before him. But like, usually it makes sense. Cell has all the DNA of all the Z fighters, and all their moves. And Cell wasn't even that wasn't that nigga till Perfect Cell. Frieza, come on now. He's the king of the galaxy. Well, basically, he's the biggest space pirate out there. So in order to be that big space pirate, obviously you gotta be that tough. You've been hearing about Frieza because of the Saiyans. The Saiyans were such a problem. And then when you heard that their boss was coming, that's what set up. Jiren was just like, oh, you know Power Rangers? All right, well, nigga, he's basically like a Power Ranger. And he's super strong. I'm just not a huge fan of Jiren. But
Thought shit was sweet, but Jiren had to put himself in the edit real quick. Came out of that with 0 damage.
That was a hell of a fight, though. I ain't gonna lie.